Yup. It's back.
All of the night I hear them outside, calling for me, yeah. Calling for me when you packed outside, yeah. Yeah. Back out, sex. I take no feeling when you lack out.
Alright, right now guys, we're at our work right now, the hospital. He's just about to go in. You know,
What's up, guys?
They called him in today, so you know, I just came
I
along.
have to drop off some paperwork.
Yep. You know, they tried to get me to go in today, but you know, I was like, today is an off day, guys. Can't work today. We're dropping it off.
And
No check engine light still. It's gonna pop up soon.
I think we solved it.
Said that last time.
Alright guys, we're over here at Pleasanton BMW. We just picked up the PCV valve. We got the parts and now we're gonna see if it works, so we'll install it and hopefully we don't get a low oil pressure light.
Morning, Gito, what are we doing?
We're installing this turbo kit.
That's a really small turbo then.
Let me see the camera.
Do I look good?
Right now we're gonna get started on removing a PCV breather hose. When we looked at it last, it was snapped off. So we put some duct tape to kind of temporarily put it back, but we have a new one right here that we picked up from BMW. That we picked up from East Bay BMW. It came out to $69.63, so not too bad, considering that usually when you buy from a dealer it's like really expensive. So $69.63 is not bad at all, and this should help fix the rest of the problems that we're having with the car. The only problem we had left was we were getting a oil pressure light. I'll put it up here so you guys can see what it looks like. This boy thinks he knows what he's doing. All right, so Max is gonna remove the strut bar.
It's an E16.
So many gold chains burn to my neck. I'm feeling like I've been in this set since I was 6 and 11. I've been in the game, yeah. I'm talking about this life for the same. Someone walking feel myself as a vanity, yeah. Sitting up feeling heat, I started dripping away.
Now that we have that out of the way,
It's still really hot. How do you think the camera feels?
what is crazy hot over there? My arm.
Doesn't even know hot.
I left my arm there for 10 seconds.
You can see there's oil inside.
While we wait for Gito to do that, we're gonna do an unboxing. Welcome to the new channel. Today we are going to be unboxing this hose. Gito, how's it going over here?
I got one of them out. So, but there's two connections. If you look over here, this is the one I unplugged, and now I have to unplug this one.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, no, we're not getting this.
All right, we have to take this off. No, we
can't.
have to.
We have
Because then I have to replace the seals again. The seals are one-time use.
You know what? We'll just use them again. It can't be one-time use. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Let's just take it off. We have to.
When Max gives up, ready?
When Max realizes that we have to.
This is disgusting. Chugga 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 chugga. Dun dun. See, we have one of them out. We have this guy out, but this guy over here is not wanting to come out for some reason. And I don't want to remove this again, because if we do, then we have to remove the airbox, the power steering reservoir, the fuel line. Chugga 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 chugga. Dun
Alright
dun.
guys, so I'm gonna go check out AutoZone, see if they have the part we need
Where's your mask?
in there. Hand me my glasses.
There we go.
Do you even know what part to get?
You want something that fits back there, right?
Something that goes straight down, 90-degree angle, and clamps.
And I'm just checking. I don't have money.
Yeah, I know. You never have money. How many starts does it take for Max's bike?
I'll let it warm up.
We just came back from the store right now.
Why are you breathing so
And we got this tool right here that will hopefully enable us to get this last
Are you good, Kito?
to get this last one out over here. So let's go ahead and try it and hopefully it works. Finally got it out. I had to use this little tool right here to kind of slip in. Here, I'll show you guys. So what I did was I used this tool right here and I just came in like this and just pried it out like that. I just snapped it off, which is okay since we're going to be replacing it anyways, but that's what I had to do to get through this tight space without removing the intake manifold. You can see how bad of a condition it was, especially this one where we try to tape it.
The great living continent.
Complete. All right, now the fun begins.
I will go, living the dark, I don't know, living today, I might go away, I'm feeling slow, take another one for no.
Guys, so everything is installed now. We installed the new PVC breather hose, so now we should be able to run the car without any problems whatsoever. We got rid of the misfires, and now this should take care of our low oil pressure light. So let's go ahead and close the hood and then take it on a test drive. And it runs like a champ. And I turn off recording from turning on the car from installing the new breather hose, we get a check engine light. So I guess I have to go get the computer and see what code it pulled up, but that is a big letdown.
That's how it goes sometimes, you know? Sometimes you try to succeed. But man, Gito's mad. Dunkin' Donuts.
That is a big letdown. I hope it's like... Everything's gonna be new under the hood and we're still gonna get a check engine light. 2A00. Alright guys, so it came up as the secondary air system. So what I'm gonna do is, since we were messing with the air system, because it's a breather hose, so obviously it has something to do with the air intake. So I'm gonna reset the codes now that we installed the new one, maybe taking it out and then putting in a new one trips something. So I'm gonna reset the codes, we're gonna take it for a drive, and we're gonna see if it comes back. But there's no misfire, so I honestly think it's just like a ghost code, so we'll see.
All right, today on E90 Wednesday, we are going to be checking this fan out to see if it's broken. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so Gito, the bright man he is. What'd you do?
So apparently while we were taking everything out, the secondary air system got disconnected. And so when my check engine light did come back on for the secondary air system, this is why. So let's plug it back in.
Or at least we're hoping this is why.
Actually, it doesn't even want to stay. It doesn't want to click.
Yeah. Did you guys see we have a turbo? It only stays on for like 10 minutes though.
I have an idea, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn on the car, and then with the hose disconnected, we're gonna feel if air comes out of the pump, and if it does, then that means that the pump is working, and that it's just a connection between the pump and the engine. But if we don't feel air, then that means that it's a problem with the pump itself. So let's go ahead and turn on the car. You want to feel the air, or you want me to feel the air?
You can feel the air. I don't want to.
If it starts sucking air. Yeah. Hey, Max, come. Come here. Come here. Yeah, it pumps a lot of air, actually.
Like a lot.
Yeah, so it's the connection.
Bro, we need
So,
to figure out how to keep it on.
It's the connection between this hose
Here, you
and,
start it.
and,
you
and
start
the
it.
air valve.
You start it.
Max wants to feel it too.
Bro, if it's actually a lot, we have to figure out a tune.
Okay.
We're doing a tune. That's it.
Okay.
We're running it at max RPM.
So the problem is that when you plug in this hose,
It doesn't stay in.
when the pump turns on, it's easy for it to come back out again. It's not securely attaching itself. So
Duct tape.
I'm gonna figure out a way to securely attach it, and I'll get back to you guys.
Duct tape.
I don't even know what Max has right now.
So I had the best idea. I mean, what do you use if something's broken?
Okay, no. We are not. No. Alright, so what I did was I pushed it in, and then I twisted it counterclockwise, and then I heard a click. So we're gonna see if any air comes out when he turns on the engine. Alright, so I'm gonna clear the codes now. We're gonna turn it on and see if the check engine light comes back on. Get back to you.
That's editing right now. Alright guys, so me and Gito gotta diagnose this car. We're about to run a tune on it, if you know what I mean. Man, wow, man, Gito's going hardcore here.
So we just cleared it.
Alright guys, so after clearing the codes,
We check engine light, but we'll see how long it lasts.
so what's happening, Gito?
So we're gonna go test drive it and see if the connection comes out while we are driving it. And if it does, then that means we have to replace the hose. And if it doesn't, then that means we are Gucci. So we'll just see right now.
This guy just said Gucci right now.
All right. So we just took it back from our drive. So let's see how the valve looks.
In there.
No, it's still perfectly in there. So again, what I did is I plugged it in and then I just twisted it clockwise, and I think that snapped it into place. So we'll see how that holds up. Check engine light's still gone, no misfires. So yeah, I guess we'll start putting back on the covering and making this thing look how it came from factory.
First, we're gonna do an engine detailing of the covers, make it look real nice. What do you have there?
Fiber, how do you say it? Fiber cable?
Carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber covers.
Molecular structure. I'm like, what, Gito?
Yeah.
We're not gonna put our engine cover on just because. No, we're not, because it sounds. It does reduce sound. It's literally called an acoustic cover because it reduces sound. This is not a performance car. This is a 328.
What did you just say?
This is a 328. No, it's a 328.
so I need to take a break.
What we're gonna be doing for our next mod, we're either gonna be putting aftermarket headlights.
Next video, Rio's Garage makes a headlight restore. We're gonna show you guys how to use it.
I gave him that idea. I literally gave him that idea.
I was like, you know what?
And then actually we found some M Sport bumpers, front and rear, for 500.
They have the holes for the PVC.
What, for the what?
Park distance control, I don't have that.
Yo, wait. Hold on. We can still do it. We just need to put something inside the hole, right? It probably comes with it. Those are really cheap and they look really good. Shouldn't you put your engine cover first? Putting on the new detailed engine cover.
I detailed it for you guys?
No, he didn't. I detailed. This guy thinks he could just take my credit.
You want to detail the bolts?
What? No.
The bolts.
Alright guys, I'm gonna teach you how to clean your, first, you just want to get it damp, just to get all the dirt off really. That's all you're really trying to do here. If it's faded like this, you have the option of painting it. Right now, we're just gonna leave it as it is. That's for a future episode for you guys.
Since we're engine swapping, we don't need to paint it.
That's funny.
S54 coming this way.
Yeah, summer walk, yeah. Yeah, let's hit it. Yeah, summer walking, talking like I'm big boss, yeah. Talking like I've been a dripping knock talk, yeah. I'm game, I've been on a game point.
Tomorrow we get a check engine light, we take all this off again.
It's not happening.
I've been in the game ever since, yeah. I've been in the game ever since your mama could talk before you could walk, yeah. I've been talking Cali living when I'm talking, yeah. When I'm walking around your city, better block, yeah. Better run away or soon, little talk, yeah. Just a miles, 60s, I don't care, yeah. I've been pulling up fastest cars, I've been fastest whips. I be talking bars, I ain't talking large. I be talking myself, yeah. Back into the sun, I've been feeling up, yeah. Summer walking, feel myself out family, yeah.
Like the E90 acts like it's some special wires or something.
Does this share it with the M3 or something?
Yes, but actually no.
There might be a wire that goes there, but it's okay if you don't have it. Ain't gonna do no harm. All right, now everything is all back together. All the engine covering is back on, so it's looking good. Start it up. Let's take it for a spin. So we put everything back on the engine covering's back on and everything. I'm gonna go run an errand real quick and we're gonna be testing to see if the check engine light comes back on. I don't think so. If it does come back, all that means is that the air hose got disconnected again.
Saying I got lots of it, yeah. You want another verse for it? Go for it, I bet you could with a Rari. Summer walking, feel myself out family, yeah. All of the night, I hear them outside, calling for me, yeah. Calling for me when you packed outside, yeah. Yeah. Back out, Zach's. I take no feelings.